Hey, what's up? Let me show you how you can turn some simple chords into amazing black R&B type loop like this one. First of all, I layered some one-shot pads. I made a really simple 6-5-1 chord progression, which is used in many R&B songs. Then I added some additional pads in order to vary the melody and to make it not so monotonous. I added a compressor, a sidechain to bounce the melody, equalizer, and reverb. Also, I create a high frequencies automatization to create a deep water effect, which is perfect for such samples. I also added a very short vocal sample, put a decapitator and many reverbs on it. You can hear the similar thing in the most popular black song, Problems, where the pretty similar vocal one-shot plays in the beginning of the melody. And so that's how my samples sound right now. Then, as in the previous tutorial, I flipped that sample in Fruity Slicer. I use this tip in making of the majority of my samples. I pitched it up by 4 semitones, stretched slices by changing the fit length and make them shorter, also added a little attack and fade out. So that's how the sample sounds after flipping. I decided to make a not common bass line. So I combined a synth bass with a guitar bass and got a pretty interesting sample. One of the keys of Black's production is the using of distortion. The common melodies in his beats sound really harsh and abrasive, but at the same time, it is a pretty lovely R&B melody with some romantic, beautiful chords. I found some accents in Loner's R&B sound kit and on Splice. I added a decapitator, some equalizers, and a long delay and reverb to make it sound like a texture. The only thing I should add to this sample is some vocal phrases. I put the short one-shot from Splice and found some phrases in R&B sound kits. It doesn't matter if you put a full vocal phrase or if you cut some phrases in one-shots and flip them, but both ways are good for such samples. I added decapitator, little altar boy, equalizer, and big reverb. In the end of making the sample, I want to highlight some key moments. It's the using of distortion, which will make your sound really hard and harsh, what is really excellent for black type beat. Also, it's the usage of many accents and textured sounds and ambient vocals. You can use the most simple sounds for your melody, but with right effects and flipping trick, it can start sound really unique. Try all these techniques, use contrast elements, and you'll manage to make a really good R&B sample. That's all. I hope you've learned something new from this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Follow my Instagram and Telegram channel with loops. See you next week.